Well, I joined years ago when I was a training director. As part of being a part of this industry, you want to make sure that you have a direct way and say in which your industry is run, or the opportunity in which you could have a voice when it comes to certain codes and stuff like that.
So as a plumber, who we always say we protect the health of the nation, right? It's very important for us to stay on top of all new technology, and that's exactly what ASSE does, prevention rather than cure. So if you're going to be good at your profession, right, you have to stay on top of everything new that's going on, and how can we continue to do that job of protecting the nation.
I joined ASSE to become more aware of all the different standards that regulate the certifications in the industry that I'm involved in.
I got involved in ASSE International 26 years ago because I was becoming an instructor in my local union, and I was looking for avenues for education and training to broaden my horizons involved in plumbing, mechanical, and the backflow industry.
I became a member of ASSE because in the state of Minnesota we were adopting the certification procedures for backflow testers and repairers. So I felt it was crucial to get involved with ASSE so we would have a voice in what's happening in our state. At that time I also served on the state plumbing board, so it was very beneficial for us to become a member of ASSE.
It was more of an expectation as I entered into the training and education position to become involved with ASSE. And then once I started attending, what really kind of helped me into ASSE is getting involved in the working groups, having voices and opinions, and going through that, creating things for the health and safety of the nation.
Well, I look at it this way. If you're really truly passionate about what you do, and we all join different organizations for different reasons, this is one that you could have a direct impact on and a voice for yourself. And if we are, as plumbers, we truly like to say that we protect the health of a nation, I guess my question would be, why wouldn't you join?
We need to stay on top of the industry standards and always make ourselves the best and most employable plumbers.
Others should look at joining the ASSE in order to get more involved in the industry they participate in and become part of the working groups that work on the standards.
I would say ASSE is the leader in backflow training. We have the largest certification program in the country, the most widely accepted one. It is based on an ANSI standard. Our certification is a very comprehensive certification covering all aspects of the industry, not just backflow testing, but cross-connection control as a whole, from non-testable devices to methods to testable assemblies.
The things that happen at ASSE affect a plumber's career. The decisions that are made for the various professional qualification certifications really have a bearing on how we perform our jobs. And I think it's key to be involved in these organizations so we have a voice in that as to what decisions are being made, and we can make the industry better in the long run.
Big thing is that your voice and opinion really is listened to here. And a lot of times ideas that you bring to the table are things that others aren't even thinking of. So it's a very, very good group of people to kind of get involved in.